Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. So I've decided to do a few videos over the next several weeks or so on the most commonly asked questions, like questions that I get asked the most. And that way I can cover these questions but all at once. So I can cover more of the collective on the most broadest asked questions. And I'm just going to touch like the top several answers of these questions. So like maybe 5 or 6 or so of each question. Today I'm going to do, obviously by the title you can see, the 5 weirdest signs that someone's thinking about you, like the psychic signs or things that you can tell that someone's thinking about you. So that's what we're going to do today, because I think it's the most commonly asked question, I believe, that people want to know. All right, so when someone's thinking of you, they're constantly radiating an energy to you in the form of their thoughts about you. Because of this perpetual influx of energy to you, you're receiving from this person, signs of that like this person will start manifesting when they're thinking of you. So in this video, I'll share like the 5 weirdest signs that someone's thinking of you that you can look out for. If, of course, you're wondering if you're on their mind or not. If not, you can skip and not watch it. Please be kind in the comments. You know, these videos of people that actually want to watch them. You know, the collective as a whole in these videos to support each other. You know, a lot of people are going through tough times, so be supportive, be kind, uplift each other, help each other out, okay? That's the whole point of these videos. So be kind, be love, uplift each other, support each other. I do appreciate that. And if you can, throw me a like, it helps me out as well. All right. So with that being said, what are some of the signs that you can look out for? All right, one of the first ones, and I think it's one of the most important ones, is you start to get the urge to text them or call them all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. If you block them, you start to get the urge, a feeling of wanting to unblock them. Like, a lot of people find like this is really confusing, like it's really frustrating because, you know, at this point, like you may not even want anything to do with them. Like this person, like you might still be angry or upset or hurt with them, you know, or all of the above. Or you just might not have any desire to have any contact with them because they're constantly thinking of you. They're starting to transmit, they're standing out, they're transmitting this frequency of energy directly to you that in a sense it sort of pulls you in. It draws you in some cases to actually, physically, to pick up your phone, scroll through to them, to their contact, and actually maybe physically look at old text messages, even unblock them. And sometimes as far as to actually reach out to them, text them, call them, email them, however you contact them, DM them. And all the while you're thinking, why am I doing this? Why? I don't even want to speak to this person. So let me tell you why. Energy transference is real. I say this all the time in my videos. It really is. Energy transference is real. This all, in fact, could be a perfect example of them obsessively thinking about you, and it's manifesting you to actually contact them. Another weird sign is you will actually begin to start seeing and hearing their name everywhere, in movies, in social media posts, like signs out and about in the street, at the store, on labels, license plates, anywhere, everywhere. It's like you'll just see their name, first name, last name. It'll be all up in your face like never before. Like places that you go to every day, work, the grocery store, just walking to the park, at the gym, everywhere. You're literally, like in the credits on a movie, you will literally see their name pop out everywhere. It will like be like, wow, what the heck? So that's another big, huge sign. The third sign is another big one is, and I think it's pretty strange, is you'll be somewhere and all of a sudden you'll have this like smell, a scent. It's like they just walk right past you. It's like their perfume or aftershave, body scent, body spray, clothing, or like their body smell, basically. What you associate with them, like the smell of this person, like their car or their clothes or whatever smell reminds you of them, sorry. As if like literally like they're physically present. This is what this is them heavily in your energy, energetically bonding with you. So you're actually sharing experiences with them. They could literally like be somewhere and you can be smelling what they're actually smelling as well. Like like say they're at a barbecue, you can literally all of a sudden smell like a barbecue smell. Like what the heck is that? Like you could be like at home and like do you smell that? Like smells like barbecue. That literally that is how heavily they're in your energy. They can like they're heavily. That's how you're consuming their mind so much. They're pulling you into their orbit. And like I said, not just smelling their scent or their perfume, aftershave, whatever, but literally you could be smelling where they are in that in that present moment. So that's how much you're consuming their mind. They literally pull you physically into their energy. So that's another big, huge, weird sign. Um, I mean, a lot of people think, well, don't you have to be in contact with this person or things like that. These signs don't actually change if you're in contact with this person or if you're like physically at a distance from this person, or if this person, you're connected with someone else, if you're in a relationship or they're in a relationship. These factors make no difference whatsoever. Physical distance, contact, no contact, blocking, they make no difference whatsoever. Absolutely, it's all energy. It's all about them completely transferring energy, being on their mind, manifesting you basically by thought. Okay. Another word for fourth sign, another weird sign, is if you are in fact in close proximity to this person, is you'll start running into them all the time. I'm not talking about like stalker vibes where you like say you have this person blocked on socials, on your phone, on the internet, like everything, and they just seem to pop up all the time like 911. I'm talking about like in a normal situation instance where like it's not weird or awkward or anything. Where like when your energy connects, like because this person is thinking of you so much that it creates an energetic sort of bond between you. They will start showing up in your life randomly all over the place. You'll start seeing them in your daily routine, at the store, at the post office, like mailing a package. You'll just like literally see them on the street. You'll start to randomly cross paths all the time. It'll be like so random, so weird. You'll just start seeing them all the freaking time. Okay. Sign 5, and this sort of like leads into from that. Sometimes it actually starts to create a mirroring effect almost, where you start to obsessively start thinking about them. Because someone keeps showing up in your energy all the time, and then and then they're behind you at the store. It's a bit hard not to. you know. If someone obsessively thinking about you all day long, every day, does in fact have an effect on you after a while, where you'll start thinking about them as well. You know, you don't have to have any romantic feelings for them, you know. And if you don't, you know, you start wondering, why? Or even ask yourself, why am I obsessed with this person? Sorry. Why am I constantly thinking about them? You know, if you don't, what, you know, if you don't know why, but why, you know, like exactly like what, why? But you found out like that you know, find that you do start thinking about this person. Like, why am I thinking about this person? I don't feel this way about them, but I'm constantly thinking about this person. You know, it's probably why. It's your brain interpreting their thought energy coming from them as if it's your own. So basically, it's them obsessing about you, but your brain is starting to obsess in them thinking, you know, obsessing about them because it's actually them, if that makes sense. All right, so basically, you know, when you realize someone's thinking about you through identifying these signs in your life, you know, it is up to you how you move forward with this information. You know, if their thought energy is actually unwanted and these signs are interfering with your life in some way, I do recommend clearing your energy, grounding yourself, finding some balance. You know, you can do a cord cut, and if that's something you really want to do, if you feel like they're really connected and bonded to you, but do some kind of energy clearing that will help you in some sense kind of cut the cords, cut the energy, and find some way of just completely blocking them out of your energy as well. So that's some kind of advice that I can give you. But yeah, those are some really strange, weird facts and weird signs of someone thinking about you. So I hope this helps someone today, and check in for some more weird videos in the future. Thanks for checking in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.